swing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. On offense, here are the Warriors. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Challenge with defending Edwards, he's a three-level scorer.
Van Vliet with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson from long range. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. He told me that Sengun won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Van Vliet. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Back to Van Vliet. Fires from the line. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper. Oh, my goodness! That was special. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Green. And there's the drive. The rebound by James.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Curry. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Back to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound. To the inside. Kicks it out to LeBron. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Edwards from the arc.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the rejection by James. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Warriors with some changes. Williamson is checked in for Butler. Luka Doncic comes in for Edwards. And it's Ja Morant in for Stephen Curry. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Sengun. Jabari Smith comes in for Thompson. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here's Morant after LeBron James's miss. A floater, and that one's good. Morant.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Green, the pass to Adams. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Eason. Lock at 6. Now Whitmore. And a miss there on the triple. Williamson, the pass to LeBron. Back to Williamson. Good, and the assist goes to James.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Morant with the steal. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back to the action in just a minute. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with James on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Luka Doncic out there with John Morant. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Santos in at the four-man position. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Morant with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Edwards comes in for Zion Williamson. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Aaron Holiday. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Nikola Jokic. Last season, he played outstanding. Third in assists. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. Now here's VanVleet. He has yet to score.
Good shot selection from VanVleet.
Pass to Morant. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Şengün finds Thompson. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Shoots from 12. Şengün, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Eason. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Houston shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. So for the Rockets, Brooks comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Green in for Fred VanVleet. And so Eason nails both of them. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against New Orleans. 1:39 left to play here in the half. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Rockets trail by 13. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Doncic converts inside.
should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Doncic. The Rockets again can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Jokic finds Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Here's Eason. Houston moving it around. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The Rockets again can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in. Morant's got 11.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And boy, I tell you what, you want to talk about a long bomb. Good luck catching that thing cleanly.
Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Morant. 1 second left. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought it into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. And now let's take a glimpse at... Thanks for joining us. Now...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And it's Green missing.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that. Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Van Vliet on the wing. The Warriors pull it in.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Butler kicks to James. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 14.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. To stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
For Houston, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Here's Van Vliet. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Thompson. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Yep, it counts. Thompson's got his second basket of the game. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Butler. Back to Jokic. Edwards with it. Jokic sets the screen for Edwards. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tari Eason's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Here's Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Ja Morant, he's out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then there's Williamson. And it's Rowe in at the 4 slot. Out to Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And it's Morant with the rebound. Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Inside, here's Rowe, out to Doncic. There's Williamson with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
He had a nice open look right there. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. With the drive. Morant with it. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here is Holiday. To the paint, here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
5 on the clock. Back to Morant. Good, nice job down low. Morant's got 19 points.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Pass to Şengün for 3. It's good from long range. Şengün's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Morant passes to Looney. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
The Rockets making a switch here. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Just his first attempt. Good defense by Jokic.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
To the middle. Morant outside. Pass to Jokic. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jokic.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The 3 for Doncic. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Morant outside. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Another home win, and I know it's important to make this a tough place for people to come in and steal a win.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to want to come here and play against us. We don't want anybody to want to play against us on the road either. But I definitely think the best thing we can do is win all the home games.
Yeah, you guys are protecting the fort, man. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Ja Morant.